New Eevee PogChamp, new Eevee PogChamp. Pokémon TCG Pocket just told us that their new set releasing later this month is Eevee Grove. Has a lot of Eevees, has a lot of Eeveelutions. Let's go take a look at those and I'll give you my thoughts on them. All right, we are in the Eevee Grove. Oh my god, pack. You pull dog shit. What is this card? Here we got Eevee EX 90 HP. Ability. Evolve. No, that's not. Eevee Volve. It is Eevee Volve. Okay. You trying to V until I V into my Volve. She V's on my V till I Volve. This Pokemon can evolve into any Pokemon that evolves from Eevee if you play it from your hand onto this Pokemon. Really clunky wording, annoying. The ability here is literally just giving it the capability that normal Eevee has, where it just can evolve like normal Pokemon. And this is the first EX that they want to evolve, so they have to like print something like this on it. I know we're just looking at the first card here, but I can already tell this thing could be a lot better. It is essentially going to be used as copies of Eevee 3 and 4, which is all right, but you are gambling with that cost of having a 90 HP EX card. Eevee Evolve, as much as I vibe with it, it could be a lot better. I just don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe the pace of play is slow enough currently in the format where if you put on this card, this Pokemon can evolve into any Pokemon that evolves from Eevee from your deck. I don't think it's busted. I think that's fine. I think that would be perfectly fine. No one's playing the Eevees currently anyways. Eevee's a strange situation because it really, if you're going to be playing a deck that has any kind of level of consistency, I imagine you really only have like one target for this in your deck, period. So you really are kind of just using it as 2 extra basics that also give your opponent 2 points. I don't know. This thing could be 1,000 times better and still not be amazing. So hopefully I'm proven wrong, and hopefully she V's on my V till I evolve. That's not a great start, but hopefully the other ones are better. Okay, hold on. Maybe it just has some cracked evolutions. I didn't consider, like, maybe it's the evolutions are just so bonkers that having copies 3 and 4, like, actually matter a lot. So let's see. I spent all that time speculating. It was literally just right here. Flip a coin until you get tails. Discard a random energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. Guzzlord effect. Okay. Why am I playing? No one's playing this. Especially because there's a better Vaporeon. This card's bad. This card's bad. It's a bad card. All right, Jolteon time. Like I said, anything less than 50 is just not gonna cut it. And it doesn't. 40 is not gonna cut it. I'm not doing 60 damage. I need to be doing 70. Oh, wait, no, this card's dog shit. I just read its effect. I just assumed I was right. If this Pokemon evolved during this turn, so it can do 60 damage once, what am I supposed to do with this Pokemon after it does its 60 damage? Where is it supposed to go? It has a retreat cost too. What is this thing supposed to do? Please tell me, what is this card supposed to do? Okay, thank God they do have a better image of Flareon. Please be good, please be good, please be good, please be good. Oh, this thing's horseshit. Combust. Flareon EX, 150 HP. That is usable. That is usable. It's like just the right amount. Not bad. Okay, we're off to a good start. Ability Combust. She VV Lucian on my... She VV on my Lucian till I combust. I'm sorry. Once during your turn, you may attach a fire energy from your discard pile to this Pokemon. If you do 20 damage to this Pokemon. Why are you hurting it?
Why is this card so ass?
Would it have been that hard just to print a decent card? Like, I don't get it. It reminds me of Arcanine from, like, the base set. Really cool Fire EX Pokemon. The card is dog shit. Okay, 130 is a good amount of damage. It's enough to kill Giratina if it already attacked once. It's also enough to kill this thing if it uses its ability. That is... You're not Incineroar. You're not Incineroar. Don't take damage. I was really glad I saw HP 150 when I first looked at the card. Because I'm like, okay, this thing doesn't get KO'd by everything immediately. All the really relevant cards are hitting that 130 to 150 mark. So this does survive some of those attacks. And then if you use it for anything decent, you go down to 130. Which just takes... If I read 130 at the start of this card, I would have been like, oh, this thing's horseshit. So fucking annoying. All right, let's go next. Oh, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck? This attack does 20 damage for each energy attached to your opponent's Pokemon. To all there's the word all there. Okay, with practicality, what is use case here? You have 4 copies of Eevee, you just need 1 psychic energy, you throw this shit down. Oh, there is a Sylveon, so there's another target if you just want to play this in a deck with Sylveon. Hopefully that Sylveon card's good enough to carry it. This attack does 20 damage for each energy attached to all your opponent's Pokemon. Let's say you're facing the Ultra Beast deck. You go Kartana or the other bug fuck, 1 energy. You're building up 2 on Buzzwole. You might cheese another one in. So I think realistically, when you should be playing this card, this should always be doing 60 to 8. Oh, I mean, it could do something early game, and that might actually be its realm. Because your opponent's trying to build a presence, you go 20, 40, 60. Like, that's pretty good, I think. But as a stage 1, I don't know. Are you wasting one of your copies of Eevee on this? Maybe. But late game, I thought it could be like a bomb late game. And that's not what it is. Because realistically, your opponent has 3 to 4 energy reliably late game when you try to use this attack. The high end of that spectrum, you're doing 80 damage. That's like, for 1 energy, yes, that's good. But does 1 energy really matter if you're 4 energy into the game? Yeah, you could go 100 against a Charizard, but Charizard then one-shots you, and so you have to have a backup plan. The card isn't terrible. I think it is a better version than this card that they tried to design since the base set. They tried Jinx, they tried... Alakazam was actually basically just Jinx, but better. We've gotten this card a couple times, and I think they're closer to making it playable. I don't think it's there yet, but I'm hopefully proven wrong. Dark Binding. If the defending Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, it cannot attack during your opponent's next turn. But I think, unfortunately, it falls into the category that a lot of Dark Pokemon cards fall into, where they have like some kind of cool effect to stop your opponent from doing something. Really interesting mechanically, right? But it's always just invalidated by whatever is currently being played. Like, for example, Celestial Guardians. They buffed Poison like a ton. They gave you like 4 new cards for Poison. Really strong. Yeah, they went further with Nihilego in Extra Dimensional Crisis. Celestial Guardians also printed Solgaleo, one of the greatest cards in the game, yes, but has an ability to switch in. That does not stop Solgaleo. This card does not stop it. This card also doesn't stop one of the more popular decks being played right now, is the Ultra Beast deck, Big Beat with Buzzwole. So, like I said, they have a really cool mechanic. I do like it. 40 is good damage for just being a Floodgate type card. But it's just, they don't align with what's currently being played, unfortunately. They aren't counters, more so as something you want to try, and then as soon as you run into a good deck on ladder, you immediately get washed. But it's a cool card. Thank you for giving me a semi-playable card. Leafeon Glaceon. This attack does 20 more damage for each grass energy attached to this Pokemon. God, this thing is shit. I don't even... What do you want me to say? You want me to start telling you this is a good card? Oh, fun Eevee set for fun fans. Fans are gonna love Eevee. I'm like, yeah, cool. Make it playable. Not good, folks. Not good. Ice Blade, do 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. I was wrong again. It is not to 2 of them. It is to 1 of them. Which is okay. But if 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon was good, Garchomp would be the best card in the game. Once during your turn, when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may draw 2 cards. And then I'm doing 70 damage. Like, do they want me to crash out? I will crash out right now. Ladies and gentlemen, this shit is horseshit. Yes, draw 2. Cool. Fucking pot agreed. Oh, guys, wait, but pot agreed. Guys, wait, pot agreed, guys. Eevee pot agreed, PogChamp. You do this once. And know what you're then stuck with? You're stuck with an EX 140 HP Pokemon on your bench with 70 damage potential. This thing is just a walking liability. Your opponent is gonna thank you for playing this. Draw 2 is nice. Yeah, how about you draw 2 and, like, get 2 supporter cards? And then your opponent uses, like, what, Mars? Or Red Card, which are some of the more popular cards being played right now. It's not a you could draw 2 every single turn. It's not even when you evolve a Pokemon you can draw 2. It is when you play this Pokemon. So it doesn't even combo with another copy of itself. And if it was at least normal type, you could finally have a use for that one supporter card that lets you put a normal type of damage into your hand. But no, they didn't do that. This thing is not good. But PogChamp Eevee, let's keep going. And then we got Alcremie line PogChamp. Oh, there's also Swirlix, which means there's probably the evolution of the Swirlix in this, question mark. Let's see what these do. Sweet Relay. One of your opponent's Pokemon use Sweet Relay during your last turn. This attack does 20 more damage. Oh, that's cute. Oh, come on. It does a max of 30? Okay, wait. But then we look at Sweet Overload. Hold on. This attack does 40 damage for each time your Pokemon used Sweet's Relay during this game. Fuck! I am very happy this card exists. Oh my god, like, because you get this out turn 1, right? You go second. Let's say you are, by the grace of Jesus, you go second. You play Sweet's Relay. You probably don't get killed on the crackback. You do it again. Your Pokemon gets killed. Send in the second one. Sweet's Relay. You're doing 30 every turn, by the way, for 1 energy. And you probably do get killed on the crackback on this one. But that's already 3 times. And that's assuming that you got killed. Okay, you're down 2 Pokemon now. Doesn't matter. Send in Alcremie. Alcremie, minimum doing 120 every attack for that energy. The biggest problem, obviously, is ADHP, right? And currently, right now, Cape isn't going to cut it. But if we can get, like, some, like... If this thing could get, like, I don't know, some buff support or something, or if they give you a card that lets you take less damage during a turn, like how they have that 1 card for steel types, for example, then this might cook. I mean, I'm gonna play this regardless just because it's kind of funny. I like that they're pushing out content every month. I thank them for pushing out content every month. That is probably the nicest thing I could say about this set. That and Alcremie looks really fucking funny. A lot of mid. It's mid Grove. It is mid Grove. I mean, what? I want to say, I wish it was better. I wish it was. I do. I wish these cards were going to see more play. They probably won't. But Eevee PogChamp, let's get people to buy Eevee. Overall, not a terrible set. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and catch me in the next video. This is Pokemoki, and we're out.